Hello, happy Friday to you from Friday. And I thought in the light that it's actually Venus's day and it's a beautiful day. We're looking forward to the weekend. Let's do a video about love and what kind of things do ascendants, different ascendants and moon signs look for their in their chart. What sort of things is quite good to look at. And I might have touched on these before, but it's quite a cute little technique that you can actually do yourself, and you can blend it together. Generally speaking, let's actually share this. Okay, let's go back. So we have Aries ascendant. And for Aries, their seventh house is Libra, which is ruled by Venus. And obviously up in the sky currently, Venus is very strong. So Venus is exalted in their 12th house. And what that will tell me is that they are looking for somebody who is foreign, because 12th house is faraway lands. And also because Jupiter rules not just 12th house, but also 9th house. So they're looking for somebody who has that blend of educated, well-traveled culture, have got a similar sort of belief system. But more than anything, they want somebody who's from, different, and somebody who is quite spiritual as well, because 12th house is house of spirituality. And also the other thing is with this as well is 12th house is bed pleasures. So for an Aries ascendant, that aspect of relationship is very important. That's what they look for. Then what I normally would say, do the same thing from the moon as well. And as I'm going through this, you realize how it works out. Because obviously right now, moon is in Ashwini on this chart. Obviously, might have changed by the time the video comes out. But generally speaking, you then blend where moon is, and from the moon you again look what the 7th house is, and from that 7th house where that ruler of that 7th house is exalted, and that will give you some kind of indication as well for what you're looking for. So let's change ascendants. I hope that made sense, but I'll do it now so you see what I mean. So this is Taurus ascendant now. Taurus ascendant. 7th houses for Taurus is Scorpio. And Scorpio is ruled by Mars. Mars is exalted in Capricorn. And Capricorn is basically the 9th house for Taurus ascendant. Therefore, you can say that for a Taurus ascendant, it's very important that they are with somebody who is knowledgeable, who believes in the truth, has same belief system or religious beliefs as them. That is very important. They need to be with somebody probably from the same culture as themselves, actually, or somebody with similar sort of belief system to themselves, similar sort of family traditions. And basically, if we work with our chart, we get really good relationships. But if we say, for example, if this person then was to go for somebody who they are just attracted to, it will fizzle out. It will not be satisfying for them, because to them, having somebody that, as they get older particularly, they really realize that traditions, culture, belief system is massively important to them. So they will be disappointed in that relationship. So now we can also, so this will be what the ascendant would want from the moon. So if the moon was obviously in Aries, moon from the moon, then Libra becomes 7th house. So for them again, Venus rules Libra and is exalted in Pisces. So for them also, we can blend it now to say that it's very important for them that, because Pisces becomes the 11th house as well. But although I wouldn't actually consider that, but just from the moon. But again, it'd be 12th house, which will be like somebody who's travels and somebody who they have a sexual connection with, and somebody who is spiritual would be really important. So you blend the two together to get what sort of things sit right with you. Let's go to Gemini. So for Gemini ascendants, their 7th house ruler is Sagittarius ruler is Jupiter. For Gemini ascendant, because Jupiter is actually exalted in their 2nd house, family, values, and money are important. So these are the things they look for in a partner, and that kind of thing, you know, and obviously it's a very emotional house anyway, Cancer. So those are the things that they really look for in their partner. And again, obviously, say for example, actually, let's do it as the moon is in Pisces, not in Aries. So if that was from their ascendant, Jupiter was the 7th house ruler in Cancer and exalted in Cancer. So those are the things they're looking for. But if that moon was, say for example, in Pisces, from Pisces, then Virgo becomes 7th houses, and Mercury, the ruler, is actually exalted in that house, in Virgo. So you can say categorically that if that moon was there, they also feel good, want to connect with somebody who's very intellectual, somebody who's quite good at actually managing their daily routine, somebody who's very service oriented, somebody who, like for example, will help them with things. They would like somebody who can take over all those, like reading contracts, signing contracts, getting the plumber to come in, book the car in for, all those everyday detail of life. They don't want to deal with that. Pisces moon, they want somebody who can actually take care of those daily routines for them. Right, so let's go now to the next ascendant. Oh, what's happening there? Very well. So now we are Cancer ascendant. So for Cancer, the 7th house ruler is Saturn. Saturn is exalted in the 4th house. So Cancer ascendants, for them, it's really important that they're with somebody who values family, values comforts, values security and happiness. They want to be happy with somebody. They're not going to be interested in, the lavishness or all of that, although they will get that too. But generally speaking, that's what they do. They just want to be happy, happy-go-lucky. And now the next ascendant. Okay, so Leo. Leo obviously again has Aquarius as 7th house rule, 7th house. Saturn again, the ruler of that house, exalted in Libra, which will be their 3rd house now. So they want to be with somebody they can actually have conversations with, do things with. They don't want to be with somebody who has got different interests in them. No. For these people, it's very, very important that they share those interests and hobby. They have groups of friends that they go out and do things with. They have friends over for dinner. They go to friends. They go on holiday with friends, etc. So those sort of things will be very important for them. Now, next ascendant, Virgo. So for Virgo, we have Pisces, their 7th house, and Pisces ruler Jupiter is 1 second, sorry, apologies for that. I'm going to share there, just you know what life is like. So anyway, so for Virgo ascendant, as I said, Pisces is their 7th house, and the ruler of their 7th house is Jupiter. Jupiter will be exalted in their 11th house. So they need somebody who is from their groups and networks, somebody who knows their elder siblings, somebody who, you know, all of those things. So also Cancer as well is something that you want to look at the sign as well, you know, if you want to get deeper. So they want to be emotionally connected. They're emotionally connected anyway, because Cancer is, you know, is our house of emotions. So their friends, they're emotionally connected to, they're very important to them. And they want to gain a relationship that includes their friends, and big gains to do with that. So that is this house and this ascendant. And then let's get to the next ascendant, Libra ascendant. So Libra ascendant, for them, their 7th house is Aries. Mars is their 7th lord, and it's actually exalted in their 4th house. So for them, it's very important that they have emotional connection with their partner. Very important that their partner has got a property, owns land, is successful. They also want somebody who is family oriented as well. That's extremely important to them. And let's see, Scorpio ascendant. For Scorpio ascendant, Taurus is their 7th house lord, and it's exalted in the 5th house, Pisces. So Scorpions want somebody who they can have children with, they can have fun with, they can do, you know, literally dating, partying, things like that are very important to them. Good times. Let's go to the next ascendant, Sagittarius ascendant. Then Gemini becomes their 7th house, and for them, Mercury, the ruler, is exalted in their 10th house. So they want somebody who is ambitious, somebody they can work with, somebody who is, you know, clever, intellectual, somebody who's very critical, you know, they're probably interested in a lawyer, somebody, you know, somebody very mover shaker, somebody who can make things with their hands, handy, somebody who's handy but also intellectual, intelligent, that's the kind of thing, and successful. That will be very important to a Sagittarius ascendant. Then let's do Capricorn ascendant. Capricorn ascendant, their 7th house ruler is it's Moon, Cancer, 7th house, and their lord of their 7th house is actually exalted in the 5th house. So they want somebody who is educated, who is very much into having a family, have children, somebody they can have good times with. They really want to have all those beautiful Venusian feminine things. They want to really sort of enjoyment will be the theme for them. Very important to them. Right, next one. Let's go to next ascendant. So here we are. Aquarius ascendant, 7th house is Leo, ruled by the sun. So for these people, because sun is actually exalted in the 3rd house, they want somebody who, again, you know, they can share things with, in terms of somebody they do short distance travel. They want to be busy with their partner, you know, do independent stuff, do hiking, walking, adventure things as well, because although it's 3rd house, it's Aries as well. So they want to, like, they could probably play sort of things like tennis with their partner. They do mountain climbing, all that kind of stuff. That's what's important. They want to really communicate well with their partner. They want their siblings to be involved in their lives, their friends. They want to have like adventurous kind of things to do with their partner. And obviously 3rd house is somebody who's very skillful, somebody who's very you know, uses good sort of mental skills as well. So yeah, very nice. And then we have Pisces ascendant. For Pisces ascendant, their 7th house lord. 7th house is Virgo. The lord is Mercury, and Mercury is exalted in their 7th house. So they want to have very, very sexual attraction is very important to them. Somebody who's very, because obviously seventh house is also very much Libran kind of thing as well. So they want somebody that there is massive attraction with, somebody quite different to themselves, but somebody who is also very good at interacting, you know, somebody business minded. So this is what I would look for. And obviously then I do each ascendant and then I do their moon sign and kind of blend it to see what kind of things they should look for. I just think literally when you use these little techniques in astrology, let's do that. Yeah, when you use all these little, there's so much information in the chart. It's amazing because I think we just get really hooked up and hang on to very, very small details, and they're normally the negative ones. But my goodness, you know, you just want to find those things. For those ascendants that actually like their what do you call it? The actual ascendant lord, seventh lord is exalted in the third house. They do well to do internet dating, or they also do well if you're single to tell your friends and colleagues or siblings that you are actually single and you're interested to meet somebody. So try to sort of always try to work with the what do you call it? Like, for example, we just said Aquarius ascendant, their seventh lord sun is exalted in their third house. So they will do, do internet dating if you're single, do those sort of things because they want to be friends with their partner. So, and that's, tell your friends in order to find somebody like that. Just really tap into that energy. You can also, obviously, you can do all sorts of things. You can look at, you know, like Mars for attraction, what sort of things you're looking for, all that kind of things. But I think just keep it simple. This is a nice little tool, but I think it's good to do it from ascendant and it's good to do it from the moon. We do also evolve. So also our Dasha lords have got, they kind of make a difference too. So always look at that as well because we evolve. We're not the same person that we were born. Particular ascendant, you know, obviously it changes again in the Navamsha. You could do the same thing in the Navamsha, but Dasha laws are very important. So if you're running, say, for example, Jupiter Dasha, have a look from where Jupiter is sitting in your chart and where seventh house from there is, where that seventh lord gets exalted, and you can just see because we are evolving every sort of like every dasha, we are becoming different, we're shedding the old skin through the knowledge we've learned, we go forward. So good luck with that, and I hope anybody who's single out there can actually realize their dreams and get the relationship that they want, not only that they really deserve as well. Have a good weekend. I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye bye.